It started with Dungeons and Dragons. You know, that game that basically wrote Stranger Things. Just a device for role play and storytelling. Yet somehow people got it in their minds that this would become the gateway to actual Satan. Which, if I only knew the gateway to actual Satan, I wouldn't be here right now. It then became part of the Satanic Panic. If your kids are playing Dungeons and Dragons, then they're gonna end up, I don't know, freebasing cocaine and sacrificing their pets to the devil. It then developed into a full widespread panic. It ended up on Donahue and Sally, Jessie, Raphael, and that led to parents cracking down on their creative, spooky children and telling them, no, put that eyeliner down, no, take that leather coat off. No, listen to the Osmonds. And they didn't have to. As we know, that is a downward spiral not written by Trent Reznor. You have to allow children to breathe. The more you tell them not to listen to something, the more they're going to listen to it. One of the interesting turns that the Satanic Panic took was a book named Michelle Remembers, where Michelle remembered lies. It did not happen. It was just a book about how a little girl just was abducted by a satanic cult and tortured by a satanic cult, and how she somehow survived and forgot, and then a brave hypnotist sort of pulled it out of her brain like it wasn't a complete fabrication, which, by the way, are still happening today. TL Swan. Gruesome satanic rituals that didn't exist. That led to the police, believe it or not, taking satanic workshops that didn't even involve black candles or tarot cards. How can you have a satanic workshop without work, spellcraft, witchcraft? Nothing. It was just them talking about how to bully poor goth kids on their way to school. And they continue to do this today. She basically led the entire country into believing that everyone, every little child, was going to get abducted by the Dark Lord, which would have been better. Most of our parents in the 80s didn't even know where we were. There were commercials that said, it's 10 o'clock, where are your children? Satan would know where they were.
How do I feel about goths being bullied?